Now student, let us solve question number 28. तो इसमें देखो, so you have to find out the current ratios. Here it is a current ratio, quick ratio and return on equity shareholder funds. Okay. So these three you have to find out from the above information. So first we have to find out the current ratio. So for the find out the current ratio, actually you have to segregate the current assets and the current liabilities. First we have to segregate that which one is the current assets and which one is the current liabilities. Now let's start. So here we have to segregate the current assets what are these current assets and what are the current liabilities. So first inventory is your current assets. Value is 50,000. Now the trade debtors also your current assets. Bills receivable also your current assets. Advance paid, that means prepaid, you can write as prepaid or advance paid, is also your current assets. 4,000. Cash in hand, also your current assets. $30,000. Now the sundry creditors come under this current liability. $60,000. Bills payable, $40,000. Bank overdraft also your current liabilities. Reserves, preference share capital, equity share capital, net profit, bas, nothing else. So our total current, how much your total current assets and current liabilities, we have to add all these things. So 1,34,000. Here it's 1,04,000. So according to the ratios, what is the current formula of the current ratios? Will be current assets by current liabilities. So our current assets is 1,34,000 by current liabilities 1,04,000. So as a result, the answer will be 1,34,000 divided by 1,04,000, 1.288. Now the next one, quick ratios. What is the formulas of quick ratios? So the quick ratios formula will be quick assets by quick liability. Now it's become current liabilities. So what do you mean the quick assets? Quick assets means current assets minus inventory minus stock, same matter, prepaid expenses. Although the inventory or stock is the same thing, divided by current liabilities. Sometimes from the quick liabilities, bank overdraft will be less, but here we do not less any bank overdraft from the current liabilities. So our current assets, it's 1,34,000. Minus what is the value of inventories or stock, 50,000, and what are the advance, 4,000, divided by the current liabilities total, 1,04,000. So 1,34,000 minus 54,000, so it will be 80,000 by 1,04,000. So 80 divided by 1,04,000. The answer will be 0.769. But sometimes from the current liabilities, bank overdraft will less. But here we do not less any bank overdraft. We are not less any bank overdraft from the current liabilities. Now the last and the final one. This return on equity shareholders. So what is the formula of return on equity shareholders? Return on equity shareholders return on equity shareholder, the formula will be equity earning by equity share capital. So what is our equity earning? Equity earning means profit after tax, we can write as PAT, minus preference dividend divided by equity share capital. So how much our PAT? In practical questions, the profit after tax is there 1,40,000 and the preference share capital is there 5 lakhs. So the preference dividend will be 10% of the 5 lakhs, that means 50,000, and our equity share capital is 7 lakhs. So we can write our PAT is 1,40,000. Preference dividend we can say write as 10% of the preference share capital, that is 5 lakhs, divided by equity shares capital is 7 lakhs. So 1,40,000 minus 50,000 by 7 lakhs. So it's 90,000 by 7 lakh into 100. So it's 90 by 700 and 100. We can say as a percentage 12.85%. This is our return on equity. So hope student you will understand. These practical questions. So whenever in ratio analysis, our first motive to find out this total current assets and the total current liabilities. Thank you so much.